Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on some fresh updates for FC Barcelona as usual. Starting with this report from Marca, claiming that Barcelona want to reopen talks with Sergio Roberto over his contract. Of course, negotiations with him, with his representative, had fallen through, and Barca are planning to reopen talks with him. We are going to be discussing much about that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Aston Villa boss Stephen Gerrard. Of course, after numerous rumors linking Philippe Coutinho to Aston Villa, Stephen Gerrard have just recently addressed those rumors. And what did he have to say about those rumors? We are going to be discussing much about that as well. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. Talks over a potential Sergio Roberto contract renewal had been brought to a halt, but Barcelona have decided to make further contact with the player's agent in a new meeting that will take place in the coming days. There will be more news about his future at the club next week, as the Barcelona Academy product contract ends on June 30th. But the club are hoping to extend his stay at the Camp Nou. Xavi Hernandez is fond of Sergio Roberto's versatility, involvement and commitment, but for the player to stay put, the player should accept a significant pay cut. Barcelona are willing to offer him a 2-year contract extension, with the deal being expected to include add-on and will depend on whether he will achieve certain individual and collective objectives. Negotiations about a contract renewal began a few months ago, but just when everything indicated that the two parties would strike a deal, talks fell through. Despite this setback, talks will start from scratch, and Barcelona are optimistic that they can reach an agreement with Sergio Roberto. The meeting between the two parties has been scheduled for after the Christmas holidays are over, and Barcelona have no intention to further delay their meeting. Sergio Roberto, who can play both in midfield and on the right flank, has participated in 12 matches across all competitions this season and has scored 2 goals against Real Sociedad and Getafe. The 29-year-old is not expected to return to action before April, as he underwent surgery following an injury to the rectus femoris in his right leg. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona outcast Philippe Coutinho has been linked with the return to the Premier League, with a move to Aston Villa being speculated quite heavily of late. Coutinho is surplus to requirements at the Camp Nou, and Barca have been trying hard to get him off the books. Numerous Premier League clubs have been touted as potential destinations, while there have been interest from elsewhere too. However, recent reports seem to indicate that Coutinho is headed to Aston Villa, where he would be reunited with his former Liverpool teammate Stephen Gerrard. The ex-England international was recently named the manager for the Midlands club, and he has done well early in his tenure. When quizzed about a potential January move for the Brazilian international, the Aston Villa boss was coy in his response. As quoted by Sky Sports, Gerrard said, 63 caps for Brazil, a Serie winner, was incredible at Liverpool, so I can understand why he's linked to a lot of football clubs. I can understand why a lot of supporters up and down the country are speaking about him. I don't think you get a nickname as a magician if you are not a special footballer. So he's someone I have an incredible amount of respect for, but I don't want to add any speculation because he belongs to Barcelona. So Gerrard also went on to praise the 29-year-old, insisting that he still has plenty left to offer despite his issues at Barca. Gerrard said, I think if you go and have a look at his Wikipedia page, I think you'll see a Serie winner, whatever he has been. I've got nothing but positive things to say about the player. He's a friend of mine, so I'm asked the question. I can speak for as long as you want, he said. The Sky Sport report adds that Villa have made a tentative inquiry for Barcelona midfielder Coutinho, while also ruling out Liverpool and Tottenham as suitors for him. It remains to be seen where Coutinho ends up, but it clearly seems like he could be out of the Camp Nou shortly. So coolers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.